Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one Prepare Yourself. Prepare yourself. You must watch. You must keep watch. Prepare yourself. You must keep watch. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yimla, Alahayanawa, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And I don't want to make this too long. Just another quick hit. But just, you know, just looking at a few things in the headlines that's going on here in America, Babylon, and around the world too. You know, at this point you gotta be preparing yourself. You gotta be spiritually prepping. You gotta be spiritually preparing yourself. You see, you gotta be spiritually preparing yourself, man. You know, like how a boxer spars, if I'm saying it right, and you know, whether it's fighting against air or training, you know, this is how you should be in the scriptures right now. You know, every day into these lessons, listening to the prophets, or if you're a teacher, doing lessons. You just, at this point, you need to be preparing yourself and watching. And this is what this is what he said. You know, I just seen in the headlines over there, what was that? I think Pakistan. I think it was Pakistan. But the man, I think he's an ISIS affiliate, but he a suicide attack, and it killed almost 60 people, and it wounded over 200 people. But these are the things that's coming down the road here. You're gonna have explosions that we're about to be dealing with. You know, suicide bomb attacks like that. Russia and Ukraine, you know, with that whole war situation, Russia is getting hit with drone attacks. They throwing strikes at Ukraine. NATO is involved. They're moving weaponry around to get in position for this World War III. All the nations, all the militaries right now. You need to be watching right now. You got the food shortage, the famine that's increasing. You know, with, you know, India and Russia, or is it China and Russia and India? Some of these places, Brazil. You know, because here in Babylon, America, man, with the fertilizer and the grain shortage right now, your food is these prices ain't gonna go down. They're gonna go beyond what people can think. You know, coming down the road here, you're gonna be paying $40 for one tomato. $40 for one tomato. This is where it's headed. This is where it's headed. I know for a pack of what was like a 24 case of water cost like $8.99. You know, you need to have to be watching. You see what also is going down too. Esau is passing these different executive orders and stuff like that, and you have the eviction crisis going on with the immigration, the migrants coming over here, the situation down there in New York. The mayor said there's no more room, so they're out there. You have a lot of the northern tribe, and you have some of this. You have the tribes out. You know, a lot of them. You know, that's being gathered here in Babylon, America. But you also have a lot of different, nations that are more and more coming in. The mayor for New York, I think he said 90,000 immigrants have pretty much poured in, you know, coming from the border and all over. And you have a lot of undocumented people that are coming into this country, man. And you have the defunding the police over there, or here in California. The city of Vallejo is in a state of emergency, man, because the shortage of police. The city of Vallejo, California. See, this place, America, is going to be turned into is going to be an animal planet. The writing is all over the wall. You got mass shootings. You got inflation. You got insurrection. You got this thing is kicking off. It's getting turned up even more. The homeless crisis. I just got a couple scriptures and I'm gonna close out. But you need to be preparing yourself on what's about to happen, because like I said, the writing is just it's all over the wall. This place is about to be turned into the jungle, the straight jungle out here. Let me go to Revelation 1 and 3. Revelation 1 and 3. And it reads, it says, blessed is he that readeth. It says, blessed is he that readeth. And then you have a lot of Israelites out here, they tell you that they're blessed because they have a good job. They're blessed because they got money in their account. They're blessed because they're able to travel. They got a good home. Their kids are doing good in school. They're blessed. They're blessed. The Lord said, blessed is he that readeth. And half of them, these Israelites, they don't read the Lord's word. They don't read this Bible. They're not in their Bible. But they tell you that they're blessed because they got money in their account. They got 2 new cars. They're able to travel. The good job, nice home. They're blessed. The Lord said, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear. And that hear. You tell Jacob about these words, about the Lord's word. They don't want to hear it. And they that hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written. See? And keep those things which are written therein. For the time, see? For the time is at hand. We're in a time of war. We're in a time of famine. We're in a time of pestilence. We're in a time of the MO to the T to the B. We're more closer than ever to get into this RFID, the C-hip, and that's what in this the MARK, the C-hip, the chocolate chip, starting with the apostles at Great Millstone. you know, going back to what they said that said it. Starting back with Apostle Tahar and on down to the rest of the apostles, man. They've been warning you for the longest, and on down to the elders and to the bishops and prophets on down, we're warning you and telling you that the M-A-R-K, the mark, where no man can buy or sell, is the chocolate chip. It is the C-hip, the technology. They're going to try to put it under your skin. And you will not be able to buy or sell without that mark, without that C-hip, without a question. Anybody else telling you anything else, it's not it. The C-hip is the mark, man. And we're at the doorstep. And when we see, you know, the true servants see everything that's coming. All the psyops and the stunts and tricks that Esau is trying to pull, the deception, we see it. And we're warning Israel. We're warning you. Why? Because we read, we study, we listen to our apostles. We're preparing ourselves. See? It says, for the time is at hand. Yeah, the time is at hand, man. Jacob's trouble, the RFID, the war, the famine, you know, the pestilence. They're about to release some. There's a bunch of different pestilence that's coming. They're talking about them ticks, you know, people getting leprosy and stuff like that. These pestilence they're going to increase and get real worse, to a point where you're not going to be able to go to the doctor or make your own little medicine and drink it, and then be okay and recover from it. We're talking about pestilence that are going to just put you down right to death, to where you can't inhale people or breathe people's air. Them type of pestilence. This is why you got to be preparing yourself and keeping watch right now. Let me go to, I'll close out with these last few. Prepare yourself and keep watch. Let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew 24. Matthew 24. And Matthew 24 and 42, and it reads, Matthew 24 and 42, and it reads, it says, watch. See, this is the Lord speaking. See? Watch. You got Israel. Israel is not watching right now. 2/3 of Israel, good majority of them, they're not watching. They're watching. They're getting ready to watch NFL football. They're watching all these different celebrity blogs and stuff like that, and you know, watching baseball, and you know, they're not watching for the signs. The Lord gave us the signs to watch, and He told you that in this 24th chapter. Watch. He's warning you. He said, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. You have to watch, because you don't know when the Lord is coming. This is why you got to be prepared, man, because this thing is about to blow off the top. And through the Spirit, you know, like I said, the next catastrophic crisis that's coming is they're gonna turn. There ain't gonna be no electricity. Through the Spirit, for me, how I feel, the electricity. This is gonna damage and I mean catastrophic. That's the Lord coming. So you need to be spiritually prepping. You need to be watching. Go get you a couple extra cases of water, some canned goods. You know, a couple extra flashlights, or you know, some, boots, a tent. You know, get you some things that's gonna mean something that's going to help you, you know, as far as, you know, to pass through the time. But you ultimately need this word. But, you know, you just need to be preparing yourself, man. Preparing yourself for what's to come, because it's almost here. We're entering that time of tribulation. You can see all hell is breaking loose. I mean, crisis is everywhere. It's getting worse. It says 43. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. See?